I just felt like being weird. Now to actually start the video. Hi, I am Kitty Spalla, and we're back with another autism vlog. I've been getting some more questions ever since I did my first Ask an Aspie / Autism Q&A. So here we are with a brand new one. My ears are not cooperating with me again. Okay, so first of all, what is Asperger's syndrome? More importantly, what is autism? Well, autism, plain and simply, is a mental disability that come in various forms. The form I have is called Asperger's / Asperger's, depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be pronounced differently. And Asperger's is a pervasive developmental disorder that basically makes me unable to efficiently communicate. And I do really feel like Google or Wikipedia when I tell people about that. But, so basically having conversations either face-to-face or even over the internet is very hard. Harder over the internet, though. It can sometimes cause something called facial blindness, and that comes in varying degrees. Sometimes you won't be able to read someone's facial expressions. Sometimes you won't be able to recognize people by their faces at all. I am fortunate enough to only be blind to expressions and everything. I can recognize people by their face perfectly well, and yeah, so that's what that is. But I have been getting some questions about how to handle Aspies, what it's like for me, and I'm going to try my best to answer them all quickly and efficiently because I've been having so many technical problems today. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this with my parents for some weird reason. So, how does being an Aspie affect my day-to-day life? I've been getting this question quite often, and the only thing I have to say is, how does being a neurotypical affect your day-to-day life? I can't tell there's anything different with what I do from what other people do. A neurotypical would have to point them out to me. I do realize that though neurotypical has routines, I have rituals. I do them obsessively and compulsively every day. Sometimes I'll switch up the order because I don't like being stagnant, but I do like to have something stable. I've also been asked what kind of music do I listen to and how does it affect me? To be honest, I listen to all kinds of music and they all affect me differently. If I'm listening to something like 80s rock with Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose has a very high-pitched voice. I have to turn the volume down. This is a very bad place to record because you can't see my face. We're moving again! Oh, I haven't recorded in my room for a while. Let's go back to my room. There's Theo. Sleeping on my leather vest, it looks like. My bed, kitty. So, 80s rock in particular, I have to turn down because the guitar notes are rather high, if you know what I mean, and that physically hurts me. I do also actually listen to classical, but only when my younger sister is playing it. I'm very, very selective. My younger sister, Tiffany, Teresa, however you want to say her name. It was actually Teresa. But, however you want to say her name or whatever you want to call her. She has this keyboard piano thing that she got a few years ago. And she just plays it so beautifully. My favorite song to hear her play is Moonlight Sonata. Oh my gosh, it is so soothing. She can play a simplified version and a more complicated one, and I just love them both. Yes, so pretty. But mainly when it comes to music, I have to turn the volume down. Sometimes I can have it up louder. I do really like to have my music loud and proud, but sometimes it hurts. I have also been asking, I haven't been asking, sorry, I have also been getting asked, do I have any advice for people who have recently found out they're on the spectrum and can't accept it? The only things I have to say is that you are you, they are them, you are special, they are special. Being on the spectrum, it does make you different, but at the same time, it doesn't make you any different. The only thing that finding out that you're on the spectrum versus being on it and not knowing is that now you have that label attached to you. You can let it define you as, yes, I'm handicapped. Yes, I need constant help and supervision. Or you can be, yes, I have this. It's not who I am, but it is a part of me. And if it's because you're getting teased or something and that's why you can't accept it, people can be kind, people can be cruel. You can't please everyone, and you're going to kill yourself trying. If someone loves you, let them vilify you. If someone loves you, let them praise you. Everyone is unique and everyone is different. Neurotypicals and neurodivergents both. We all have our own special little reason why we're here. And it would be so much easier to actually accomplish something if everyone would stop butting heads and put their heads together to think of something. The human species has survived so long because people have worked together. And if you can't accept that you're on the spectrum because it makes you different, history is full of people that have been different. Napoleon Bonaparte, George Washington, Martin Luther King Jr., Susan B. Anthony, Sacagawea, Pocahontas. People who dared to be different. People who were born different. People who took their difference and used it to their advantage. So yes, you are on the spectrum. You have autism. But you are not autism. You are not a disability. You have a handicap. But if you look at it in a different light, you actually have an advantage. So yes, I don't realize when I make things awkward. Yes, I can't read facial expressions. But I'm also the perfect mediator when people are having an argument. Because I can't tell who is saying what. I can't tell if someone is mad or not. I'm just going to sit there calmly and I can relay messages. I'm awesome. I am the perfect little person. I am a peacemaker. I can be very diplomatic. That comes with being, for the most part, unable to control what your face is saying. You're just basically stoic. You don't have to accept it right away. But it's part of who you are, and it's not going away. It's not going away. You don't have to like it, but you also don't have to hate it. If the people around you don't understand you, hey, I have my contact information in my little YouTube bio. You can talk to me. I will understand. Trust me, I've been there. Another question that I've been getting is, how do you tell someone not to do something. And I'm guessing that's from a neurotypical trying to say something to a neurodivergent. When it comes to addressing things that could be a hazard to someone on the spectrum, it really depends on where they are on the spectrum. It can be as simple as, no, don't do that, and then they won't do it, or you have to be more complicated. You have to show them what will happen. And trust me, YouTube is full of pretty vulgar things. You can show them what happens if someone sticks a fork in the electrical socket. Yeah, the internet's a scary place sometimes. But basically, where are they on the spectrum? That's how you're going to address something. If they're where I am on the spectrum, well, I'm stubborn, so just telling you won't work, but address them like you would an adult, and reinforce it like you would a child. That sounds complicated and contradicting, but you tell them like an adult, then you show them like you would with a child. Boom. Those are all I can think off the top of my head. If anyone has any more questions, or if I didn't get to your question, just pop them in the description box. You can't write in my description box, I'm sorry. Just pop them in the comment section. And then I will upload another video. If you try to write in my description box, you won't do anything. It won't allow you. I am sorry. I told you to do something impossible. I'm sorry. But if you have any more questions, or if I didn't get to yours, like I said earlier, in the comment section, right down there. Right down there, right below the description box, like right there. Yep, right there. Just comment, and I will do my best to answer them. If you don't want it to do it where people can see, like I said, I do have my contact information up. You can message me however you would like. And as noted, I don't read usernames unless given permission. Well, that's it for this Q&A. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay you, stay happy, have a wonderful existence. Bye!